What is good, YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yeah, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. We back at you again. I want to talk about last night's fight on the Zone. The fight I should have covered instead of the freaking Triller event. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. One of the many times that I have made a handful of mistakes on covering the wrong fight. My bad. Demetrius Andrade versus Liam Williams. This fight was fireworks. Fireworks. Back and forth action for 12 complete rounds. Boo-boo. He pulled out the win, man. Even though he was pushed, he was tested, by the way, not tested. My man showed up and he showed out. I'm very impressed with Demetrius Andrade, man. I really am. He showed true grit. He showed a ton of heart. He showed determination. And he showed himself to be a true champion. But let's not forget Liam Williams, who did a spectacular job himself in showing true grit, heart, and determination. Loved this fight. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. If you don't want to watch a 12-round fight, watch the highlights. Either way it go, you're not going to be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Listen, I'm becoming an even bigger fan of Demetrius Andrade. Last night was a tough fight for him, man. It was a very tough fight. Now, the things that I really like about Boo Boo, he starts early. He starts winging those power shots early. And 9 times out of 10, he will either drop or hurt his opponent in the first round, which is what he did last night. He hurt Liam in the first round. And he hurt him bad. Liam was holding on for dear life. All right? And then in the second round, he dropped Liam. And what did Liam do? He almost got counted out. I didn't think he wanted to continue, but at around 9.5, he popped back up and he went straight to Boo Boo and met him in the middle of the ring. So here's how it went. Demetrius used a lot of ring generalship, a lot of lateral movement, good head movement, a lot of slips, a lot of counters. I mean, a ton of them. And he showed a world-class performance last night against Liam Williams. The dude, he took some shots too. Because Liam landed a couple of shots and hurt Boo Boo, I'm going to say at least twice in the fight. At least twice. And Boo Boo, not only did he get hurt, he got tired too. But there are some things in this fight that I really enjoyed watching Demetrius Andrade do. First of all, the slip counters. His uppercuts were so on point last night. It didn't matter if it was the right uppercut or the left uppercut. They were on point and they were precise. And this is one thing that I noticed about Boo Boo. He is way more precise prior to hurting or dropping his opponent than he is afterwards. Once he smells blood, he gets reckless. He gets reckless. And the basic fundamentals just go out the door. He starts missing. He starts throwing shots that are completely wrong, that are not textbook. And he just goes crazy. And that right there, I think, is what Boo Boo really needs to work on, settling down once he gets this man hurt. But let me tell y'all, man, the uppercuts were nice. Man, there was times when he would connect with that right uppercut. He would slip to his right, ever so subtly. And he would shoot it. And he would get back into position. Then he would slip it again, get his head off the center line, shoot the right uppercut, and while off center line, he would shoot the straight left cross from the southpaw position. That's one of the other reasons why I like him a whole lot, because your boy's a southpaw also. And not only that, the straight 1-2 is what he hurt Liam Williams with. He shot the jab, blinded him with the jab, and then shot the straight left right down the pipe. On point every single time. Every single time. And not only that, with the left uppercut, there was a lot of times when he would dip to his left, do a nice little slip with his head off center line, and then he would shoot the left uppercut and get back in position. And then he would do the same thing again, shoot the left uppercut, and then follow up with a nice right hook. Demetrius was on point. He was very much so on point. Now, Liam did not back down. He was in there for 12 rounds, and he was gritty, and he was tough, and he was not taking no for an answer. He was trying to take that belt. And that's what I like. I love journeymen like that, man. Liam Williams, he ain't no joke. But one of my favorite things about this fight is the respect that they showed each other after the post-fight interview. Liam even went to say, hey, man, other than Canelo, Boo Boo, he's the best in this division. And that says a lot. Because we have a lot of top-tier champions and contenders at middleweight. And also super middleweight. And Liam says, hey, man, he's one of the best. He's a lot tougher than I thought, a lot slicker, and he has some power. And Liam doesn't strike me as a person who just blows smoke up someone's butt. I think he tells it like it is. So, the question was asked, what's next for Boo Boo? What's next for you, bro? He was like, man, I shouldn't have to motivate anyone to fight me. I'm a WBO champion, and I have an unbeaten record. I have an O. Shouldn't someone want to take that? He says, I just don't know what else to do. And, of course, Charlo was mentioned. I don't think Charlo wants anything to do with Boo Boo, but, hey, he was mentioned, and he was like, let's get it on. Triple G's name was also mentioned. That's a fight I want to see. I think right now, at this day and time, the level that Triple G is on, he's a little long in the tooth, a little low, on his way out the door. I think Boo Boo would beat him. Some of you guys are going to disagree with that, but I think his movement is going to carry him to a victory. I don't think he's knocking Triple G out, but if he's planning on fighting Triple G and beating Triple G, you better be in shape. You better be in a lot better shape than you were last night against Liam, I can tell you that much. But other than that, I see him cruising to a unanimous decision or a split decision, one or the other. All right. Then they talked to my man Eddie Hearn. Says, hey, Eddie, it's your responsibility to make big fights for Boo Boo. What are we going to do? I love Eddie Hearn. Despite what anyone has to say, I've told y'all time and time again, I love Eddie Hearn. He's the best promoter ever, past, present, and probably even future. Hearn did something smart. He tried to downplay his fighter just a little bit. He said, hey, man, he's 33 years old. How much longer can he continue to defend his belt and not have like a marquee name, a huge name? You know, you see that he could be hurt. He got hurt tonight more than once, and he got tired. Come on, guys. Fight him. He's beatable, right? I love Eddie Hearn. But listen, Eddie Hearn is going to have to come out his pocket to pay these guys who don't want to fight him. And he's willing to do that because he's done it before. Time and time again, he's came out of his pocket and made the sacrifice. And I think he will do that for Boo Boo. I want to see that because it's way overdue. He's highly underrated, and I want to see this man get his just due. And I think if anybody's going to take him there, it's my man Eddie Hearn. Did you guys see this fight? If you didn't, you don't want to watch a 12-round fight, watch the highlights. You won't be disappointed. I've said it again. You won't be disappointed. Check it out because I want to know your view on it, and I want to know your comment. Put it down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. We up. We out of here, baby.